December or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for me. Thank you very, very much, everyone. It sure is nice to be with all of you again. Today, my show is based on one of my favorite subjects, pianos. I'm going to show you some of the pianos of the past, and I'm going to have you listen to them as well. But to kind of get you in the mood for our piano show, how about a little Felix Arndt's Nola? It's a modern-day arrangement especially made for our modern-day piano you see here. I'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to show you and play for you on a piano from the 17th century. But first, here's a word from our sponsors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you about one of the earliest keyboard instruments, the predecessor of the piano. It was called the clavichord, and it originated in Germany. It was triangular shaped, as you can see, and that was derived from the fact that the strings, the longer the strings, the deeper the sound, the shorter the strings, the higher the sound, thereby giving it that triangular shape. The famous composer and organist Johann Sebastian Bach was among the first of the great composers to write for the clavichord. I would like to play for you now Bach's Gigue. Thank you very, very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you about a more elaborate instrument of the 17th century, the harpsichord. And I'd like you to come with me now and meet a composer who wrote especially for the harpsichord. His name was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The harpsichord had one very distinct advantage over the clavichord. It had further sets of strings offering greater tonal contrast to the music. Here is a composition that Mozart wrote especially for the harpsichord, and it's called Rondo a la Turque. Thank you very, very much. The harpsichord remained the most popular keyboard instrument throughout most of the 18th century. But there were still many improvements to be made. And most of them were developed by a man named Bartolomeo Cristofori. He developed what he called the piano forte. Piano meaning soft, forte meaning loud. Later on, it was simply called the piano. It had many shapes and sizes, but the most popular was the square shape, or the spinet. The spinet was very popular during the time of Chopin. Chopin used to play this kind of piano in all the fashionable salons of Parisian musical society. I would like to play an excerpt of his famous Polonaise and also the modern-day song that was adapted from it called Till the End of Time. of time, till the stars are in the blue. Long as there's a spring, a bird to sing, I'll go on loving you. Till the end of time, long as roses bloom in May, my love for you will grow deeper with every passing day, till the wells run dry, till each mountain disappears. I'll be there for you, to care for you, through laughter and through tears. So take my heart in sweet surrender and tenderly say that I'm the one you'll love and live for till the end of time. Thank you very, very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to show you still another piano that was used by one of the contemporaries of Chopin's time. And here it is. Isn't it beautiful? It's a piano that was played upon by Franz Liszt in one of his concerts in Budapest. He was perhaps the greatest pianist of the 19th century, but more than that, he was the first of the great showman pianist. He was the first to give a solo concert with just the piano. He also revolutionized the type of performance in that most pianists before him either faced their audiences or had their backs to the audience. Franz Liszt turned his piano in profile, which showed not only his hands on the keyboard, but his very handsome profile, which all the ladies in the audience enjoyed as much as his playing. I would like to recall that wonderful era in music when Franz Liszt played his Dream of Love, his own composition, Liberace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have a kind of a brief resume of the development of the piano as we know it today. Now I'd like you to listen to a piano that was very, very popular around the turn of the century.
Played an old piano in a honky-tonk cafe. When anyone requested a brand new tune, here's what Ragtime Joe would say: there'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. There'll be no boogie-woogie or none of that jazz or any other kind of razzmatazz. I'll sing about the Swanee, the old folks at home, the wide open spaces where the buffalo roam. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. There'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. There'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. Why, I love to play the old songs like Sweet Adeline, My Melancholy Baby, and Mammy O' Mine. The songs about Dixie and Old Melody, a song like the Natchez and the Robert E. Lee. There'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. There'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. There's something about the old songs that bring back the days when shimmy shaking mamas were strictly the craze. I go to a party, I play for the guests, and here's what I tell them when they make their request: there'll be no new tunes on this old piano, this broken down piano of mine.
You know, I was just wondering what the pianos of the next century will sound like. Well, time will tell. It's telling me right now that it's time to go. It's been wonderful being with all of you again. I'd like to thank you for letting me take this opportunity to discuss my favorite subject, pianos and music, with all of you. So on behalf of everyone on our show, I'd like to say thanks to Million, and I'll be looking forward to the next time we get together. I'll see you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.